Okay, circumstances have dictated that I haven't been able to get to the gardens a fair bit. I've had a fair bit of time in hospital, but now I've come back out and I've cut down this area where we used to have a bit of a cover crop trial much earlier in the year, and I've just topped it off and I'm about ready to mulch this down and do something with it. But what I find interesting in this area is all the little bits of leftovers of things that have gone through the whole winter, the spring and into the summer, you know, after they'd been terminated last, you know, much in April, early in the year. And so some of the things which didn't come up very well in the trials have taken a while and come up now. So the Molokia has come through, and that's a crop I'm quite interested in as a crop, but it's good to see it's sort of persisted here and it's got to go on this spring. A surprise for me, because I never used it before, was the chia. Well, the chia just keeps on going even after we harvested stuff and topped it off. The chia has persisted in through here. It could potentially be a bit of a weed, I suppose. The sun hemp, I left patches of sun hemp around the place just to see what it would do, never having grown it before. So that's why there's all these cobbler's pegs in with this. But so the sun hemp has continued growing all through winter, all through spring and into summer, and it flowers. It's flowered sporadically the whole way. I've left these patches wherever there's some stuff coming up. It has potted, but I'm getting very few viable seeds out of it. But so it's good to see that it grows and persists and pods here. Whether I'll be able to harvest seed is another thing. I don't think it fixes as much biomass as our normal local crotalaria. A big win, you know, still in hindsight, has been the tillage radish, which is something not used here much before, but it just keeps on coming, and this is stuff that's gone and self-seeded and come back up again. So we've got, you know, this daikon produces huge roots, and really, you know, I've actually been selling those at market. They're quite nice to eat. So the fodder kale has sort of persisted all the way through. But so in general, it's interesting to see what happens to these plants when they're sort of let go. This area has been sort of topped down a bit to reduce some of the, you know, before a lot of the weeds set seed. I'll still have a weed problem here, but I'm going to mulch this down, flower mulch it and plastic tarp it ready for something else now. Just interesting to note what happens when you leave things alone for a while.